A government of laws and not of men. This powerful quote by John Adams sums up one of the most essential ideas in American history. But what does it really mean? Why was Adams focused on creating a government built on laws instead of individual power? Today, we'll explore this quote's meaning, history, and why it's still so important. Let's get into it. Before we discuss the quote, let's consider John Adams. Adams was one of America's founding fathers and the second president of the United States. He was also a key figure in the fight for independence and a strong advocate for justice and fairness. Adams was known for his belief in the rule of law. He famously defended British soldiers after the Boston Massacre, even though it was an unpopular move. Why? Because he believed that everyone deserved a fair trial, no matter how unpopular they were. For Adams, laws, not emotions or personal opinions, should guide a government. Now let's set the stage for this quote. Adams said these words in the late 1700s when the world was full of kings and rulers who held absolute power. In those systems, one person's word was law, and decisions were often made based on personal gain or favoritism. Adams wanted to create something different. He believed that America's government should be guided by established laws, not by the whims of influential individuals. This idea was a cornerstone of the U.S. Constitution and the kind of government the founders envisioned, a government where laws applied equally to everyone. Let's break it down. When Adams says a government of laws and not of men, he's talking about a system in which laws, not individual people, hold the power. Think about it this way. In a government of men, leaders can make decisions based on personal preferences, emotions, or corruption. But in a government of laws, there's a set of rules that everyone has to follow, including the leaders themselves. This system protects fairness and justice. It ensures that no one is above the law, whether a president, a judge, or an average citizen. Adams believed this was the best way to protect individual freedoms and maintain societal order. Adams didn't just talk about these ideas, he lived them. One of the best examples of his commitment to the rule of law was his defense of British soldiers after the Boston Massacre. Even though tensions were high and the soldiers were deeply unpopular, Adams believed they deserved a fair trial. This decision was challenging, but showed his belief in justice and the importance of laws over mob rule. Adams wanted to build a government where fairness wasn't just an ideal, but a practice. So, why does this quote still matter? Today, a government of laws is more important than ever. It ensures fairness, accountability, and justice in a complex society. With it, we can avoid falling into systems where power is based on who you know or how much influence you have. Consider how laws protect your rights, freedom of speech, the right to vote, or equal protection under the law. These protections are only possible because we have a system where laws, not individuals, hold the ultimate power. Adams' words remind us of the importance of staying committed to the rule of law, even when it's inconvenient or unpopular. It's a principle that keeps society fair and accessible. What do you think about Adams' quote? Do you agree that laws should always come before personal power? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And if you enjoyed this breakdown of John Adams' wisdom, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who values justice and fairness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more lessons from America's founding fathers.